The discovery of the orgone, or life energy, was met from its inception with fierce and organized opposition. The burning at the stake of scientific literature bearing the name Orgone was carried out in the 20th century by what amounted to an inquisition executed by the most powerful government in the world. A campaign of defamation was set in motion, designed to embed in public opinion the characterization of the discovery as quackery, a fraudulent claim to cure all manner of illness. This characterization was repeated and amplified across the nation through a press that served the same interests driving the persecution, disseminating articles written in a dismissive and mocking tone, with the deliberate aim of discrediting the most important discovery in the present age of human history.
This is a letter forwarded to Arthur Garfield Hayes, Wilhelm Reich's lawyer at the time, in which he sets out clearly his position regarding the ongoing campaign of attacks against his work as the discoverer of the orgone, or life energy. Dear Mr. Hayes, this is another statement in regard to the current campaign against my work. My critics and adversaries did not play a fair game with me. This is borne out by the records. They could not win by facing the issue. Therefore, they fought me in a backhanded way. They used, instead of rational discussion, the methods of defamation, persecution, arrest, lie, and distortion. This has one consequence. I refuse to play ball with them from now on. 1. We succeeded in divorcing the mental hygiene problem from the orgone accumulator. Now we must succeed to divorce the orgone accumulator from the huge problems of basic natural science which are involved in my work. 2. The orgone accumulator, as a medical and biophysical device, will be handled by the directors of the nonprofit corporation. On the other hand, the basic natural scientific questions will be handled by me personally only. Questions pertaining to the accumulator can be settled by extensive experimentation in any hospital if irrational motivations are excluded. The basic natural scientific problems, on the other hand, will require a period of 10, 20, or more years of theoretical discussion, and should therefore not be involved in the practical side of the matter. 3. I would like to state that, as a free man of science, I am not obliged to demonstrate anything to anybody. Should a rational and honest approach to the problems of orgone research be made by any public or private institution, without any hidden or pestilential motivations, I would make the Geiger-Miller reaction the crucial point of scrutiny. My main condition would be that the facts alone should be affirmed or denied. I would refuse to cooperate in any discussion if this condition would not be granted. The statement of fact must be divorced from any attempt at interpretation. Even in highest scientific circles, as the past has amply demonstrated, there is such confusion and empty talk. Therefore, a strict concentration on one single fact would be the only reasonable way to avoid the effects of confusion and evasion. The fact of the Geiger-Miller reaction would have to be established under strict legal conditions and protocols. I would reserve the right to choose the time and place of the demonstration of the Geiger-Miller reaction. The reference to the Geiger-Müller counter follows an experiment in which the device's counter tube, when exposed to a high concentration of orgone energy, registered a significantly greater number of impulses than those recorded under the same experimental conditions when exposed to nuclear radiation. This markedly higher count of impulses was capable to trigger a motor force into motion, a force ignited and sustained solely by the orgone energy's radiation. The fact of the existence of the primordial cosmic force, which I termed Orgone energy, is so huge that it can wait 200 years for recognition. It does not depend on present-day scientific opinions, right or wrong. The only legal task today is to prevent defamation of my name and rediscovery of the Orgone by some well-endowed public institution, either now or in 100 years. I do not care about recognition today. It will be to the people's disadvantage if they permit irrationalism to postpone the use of the Orgone energy. Sincerely yours, Wilhelm Reich.
It has been the purpose of this short presentation to bring to light the response of the discoverer of the Orgone, or life energy's radiation, to the monstrous campaign of defamation, lies, and distortion executed against the discovery, ignited by the most powerful government of the world. A campaign that, to this day, remains active, preying on ignorance.
Do